Hey everyone, I wanted to make this quick audio just a bit about Mercury retrograde that we are currently in and how it can affect you basically, and why it's not bad as everyone like really fears the retrograde. This Mercury retrograde hit me really hard, and usually I don't have these issues. I mean, it totally depends on everything, obviously, which Mercury retrograde is gonna even affect you. You know, whether it's gonna be super slightly or it's gonna be really massively. For me, this one is the worst. I mean, the one that affected me the most probably in my entire life. So number one thing that happened was my computer died. Well, it kind of broke down. It fell and broke, and I was like, oh no, now I have to buy a new one, and they're really expensive at the moment, at least where I live, because we switched currencies to euros recently, and everything's gone up in price, and the paychecks are the same, of course, and it was just a big sum of money for me. But I'm a very calm person. As if you're my client, you know this, that I'm like super chill and stuff. And I was just like, oh no, okay, I just went to the store and bought a new one. And what else could I do? Nothing. I need my computer to do work, also for you guys. And I just basically really need it. Obviously, like everyone needs it. So I was trying to look at it from a positive side. Basically, I knew I was going to have to invest in a new computer quickly. This one has been repaired, and it's been working well and everything, but I just knew it will break eventually, and I didn't expect it to be like this soon, but I was expecting it basically. I knew it's gonna have to happen, and I was like, okay, I needed a new computer anyway, so I wouldn't like go and buy one probably if this one didn't break, and it's fine, it's okay. Uh, I have a new computer. That's not like the end of the world, and I'm gonna make more money anyways. Whatever. I will survive. It's not that horrible. So that was one thing. The other thing that really, as you know, Mercury does affect technology. So you might get some devices that will break, and you're gonna have to buy new ones. But just look at it, like they needed to be replaced. Whatever. Try to be positive about it. Basically, always try to find a positive side of everything. Even if it seems like you're hitting rock bottom and your whole life is falling apart, try to see it as the new beginning and lift yourself from that bottom, because when you hit the bottom, the only place you can go is up. You can't go any more down because you're at the bottom. So you can choose to stay at the bottom, sure, but I mean, that's not healthy. So the other, as you know, Mercury is the planet of communication. So obviously, the other aspect that I'm going to share is the communication one. So um, I had like two communication breakdowns, or where I actually ended communication with two people, and one of them was just this guy I was talking to. Um, that I didn't really like, but I was like, he's nice, whatever. I was just basically just chatting with him. We didn't even go on a date yet. And the other day, I don't know, he was kidding and wrote me some funny stuff that were not so funny for me. And I'm not gonna get into detail to bore you. But anyways, I've just decided to like, I was like thinking rationally. I don't like this. I don't like some stuff about this guy and about this communication. Why am I still there? I'm just gonna, get attached to someone I don't even like again. And I was just, I'm just gonna end it here now. I have a excuse now, and I just ended it basically. It wasn't, maybe I didn't really have a real reason to, but I kind of just made a decision. And that's like pretty irrelevant. It was nice to talk to someone. Sure, I do miss it, but I know it's better not to talk to people I don't even like. And then the other person that this happened with was my best friend, actually. So I have this best female friend that doesn't live in my town, and we only talk over text. And we talk every day, every single day, and it's been 15 years, I think, or 13 years, I don't know, 14 years since we've been friends. A long time, and we never ever had a fight or anything. But yesterday, uh, she was like telling me how you guys know I'm single, and she was like telling me that I'm expecting too much and that I'm expecting perfection, which I'm not, absolutely not. But there are some things that I will not tolerate. And she was telling me that all the things that I will not tolerate are pretty much normal, and they're not, because not every person is the same, and you shouldn't really ever kind of settle for someone telling you this, or just you thinking this or whatever. And I realized that she's kind of been a bit toxic about the topic, because usually we all have some limiting beliefs and some negative thoughts and everything when we're trying to find the perfect mate. And that's kind of making it hard for us to meet this person. And for me, it was like, I do have a lot, honestly, and from the past relationships and just the stuff from childhood and blah blah blah. And there's so much, honestly. And also, like, I have trouble in my chart as well. My Venus is at 15 degrees, so that's horrible, as some of you probably know. And anyways, I realized she was like basically being toxic, convincing me these things when I basically need to be positive and stuff like that. And I just wrote to her, I don't think we should talk for a while, because you're not a very good influence. And she was like, wow, okay. And then she just ignored me, and she got super offended because she just doesn't realize what she's doing, which, most people will not see how they're behaving. They will just see the other party, which is, how people are. And that's why we all need to work on ourselves and all that stuff. So, anyways, that was like first I thought, oh my god, this is horrible. I just, willingly lost my best friend. And then I was like, wait, maybe this is what's supposed to happen, because, maybe this friend is just at this point of my life not supportive enough. And I just, I just need to move on with my new friends that, as you know, I found with a spell, and they're like super nice and supportive, and they go out with me, and they're really lovely. So I was like, maybe I should just focus on them, and just kind of let this one, for a while at least, let this one go for a while at least, because she's like not making me feel good about myself, and that's like really important. You really need support. And I guess it was just that feeling of that negative energy when someone is transmitting towards you that you get, I just lately have been feeling those energies from her, coming from her, and I did not. I don't like it basically. And of course, when she was feeling down and everything, I was always there for her. I was way more supportive, and I was like, you know, uh, I basically spend my whole life, and I still do, helping others, and I love it. However, when you're friends with someone, you just expect it to be mutual. You expect some support, and sometimes you need it. Basically, I'm so independent and quite strong, and most of the time I don't need any support, and I don't need to talk about anything, and I can like really dedicate myself to other people and helping them, and I can deal with my own issues myself, if I have any at the moment. And that's the problem. I kind of develop these friendships just based on me helping them, and then when I need some support, or at least someone agreeing with me or whatever, I don't get it, and it's like really makes me think. So these are, I just wanted to make examples of what retrograde planets can do. And as you know, Venus is in retrograde at the moment as well. I mean, as you know, if you know, I don't know if you know, but it's coming out of the retrograde really soon. So, what Venus can do in retrograde is, make you fight with your partner, or break up even, and stuff like that. So, yeah, Venus is going out of retrograde. Mercury is going to be in retrograde for like, I think 20 more days. Yeah, yeah, 20. I think, or something like that. I think it's September 15th. So, yeah, like 20-ish days, which is quite a while. And since it's already like really hitting me hard, I don't know. I hope it's done everything it was planning on doing. And maybe if I get rid of some more toxic, friends or whatever, that's not bad. So, yeah, look at everything from a positive aspect, because everything has a positive aspect as well, and you can always learn from a situation. You can always grow as a person. You can always have a new beginning. When someone leaves, whether it's a friend, or when you end something, a friendship, whatever, you can always have a new beginning. And I mean, that's great. New beginnings are great. Okay, I hope you're doing well. I hope the Mercury retrograde is not breaking your technology. Bye.